Wow, talk about the Ritz Carlton. Don't drink the water. As I said before, Dusty's bring drama. Whew, I guess in this case, they bring contaminated water, heartache, and trauma. The financial implications, bad publicity, lawsuit. Nobody may want to drink this water now. I know I wouldn't. People might start canceling, checking out. Why? Dusty behavior. Dusty's bring drama, lawsuits, financial loss, bad publicity, heartache and trauma, medical bills, psychological ills. The financial implications is too many in the nation. What's that saying? One bad apple ruined the whole barrel. So let's just say if this is reportedly one person, because they said an employee bought it to them. Oh, look what all this caused. Money for the lab, bad publicity, lawsuits. One bad apple ruined the whole barrel. All it takes is one dusty in your life, and it won't go right. Well, you dated five good men, and you had a child by that dusty from the dustbin. And now look what can happen. All the responsibilities on the woman. One bad apple can ruin the whole barrel. So now nobody may want to go ahead and drink the Ritz Carlton water, which would be a loss of revenue. Plus the lawsuit. And the contamination has been confirmed. Where is that? So there's a lawsuit filed. Here it says the Ritz Carlton subsequently sent the water bottle to a laboratory for analysis, and the testing did, in fact, confirm that the water contained semen, as Jane and John Doe have reported to the local police and to hotel management. Sicko! One fool. And don't forget, you're paying the fool. One fool. Don't forget, and this person's getting paid off you to then turn around and contaminate your business. They should try to, at this point, everybody got to submit their DNA and get to the bottom of it, and I will press charges. Everybody. The one person that bought the water to them should be got to be tested. And if they're saying, "Oh no, I didn't do anything," then you got to test everybody. But the one that bought the water to them, people are sick. It just reminds me when I said how we were going out with that couple and it came up, said, no, I don't want to go here because what was it the guy said about um he said looking at some of the cooks, he said people look kind of and unhappy, and it never would have occurred to me. He said, yeah, let's go to someplace else. Just by looking at the cooks. And he's like, a lot of people are unhappy. And then they might, if you're at a nice restaurant, people are angry, and I can get it. People have their moments. And he was saying, let's just go someplace else. I didn't like this, what I saw with the cooks there. And it was a nice place. And it's like, what are you talking about? This is really, it's nice. But he said the cooks. And it's like, you never know. Young people, they get mad about their lives. Or maybe you're at a restaurant where they work. And maybe they can't afford to eat there, that they might do something to your food. And I was like, that did not occur to me. Now look at this. People will be very envious. They can't afford $850 a night for a hotel. You better go find you one that's $300 or $400 a night. But seriously, they probably don't even make that a whole week. Probably don't even take that home a whole week. And it wouldn't surprise me. So they become angry. I want to get back at you. People will do that. Angered. How can you afford this? The jealousy. This one has gone sicko. Look at the loss. You couldn't. I wouldn't even want the food. I will not want anything there. So they should find this individual that's serving that water. He has to be tested. And if it's him, then he needs to be arrested. And look, the hotel is not going to have him release the lab results. Oh my gosh. Now imagine this being a small mom and pop operation. Be out of business in no time. That's why people are going to be very careful who they hire for business. You get a bad vibe, don't even go with it. Oh, and you don't know what kind of history this fool got. A disease. You don't know what he doing. Might be out there. He might be the biggest HOE on the street. He might be out there. He might be you don't know if he's an escort on the side. Just getting started. You don't know what the medical history is. Could have oh my God, all kind of, not just one disease, could be diseases. More than one. Can you imagine when she waits to months from now or a year go get a physical? Any or somebody pop up. Just terrified. Oh hey, you got something that start with a G. We're gonna go somewhere. Yeah, we're going somewhere. All right, to the prescription lab, to the pharmacy. You got something that start with an S. You might have S and G. I don't know. It might be possible. Hope it's not nothing that starts with a H. I don't mean the hive either. And you have a clean bill of health, and now this done popped up. You don't just. I cannot imagine. The water was tested, and now we know. And then I heard. Then they mentioned something about what if they want to offer. Hold on. What does she say in the report?
Bodily fluid inside. We've obtained 30 pages of court documents explaining what happened and what the couple wants moving forward. Ron for Sarah Stinson, live for us outside the Ritz Carlton in Half Moon Bay with story. Sarah.
It would cost you $850 to stay at the Ritz Carlton in Half Moon Bay tonight. Now, this luxury resort is now facing a lawsuit by two of its loyal customers who say they were sexually assaulted by a staff member here.
Oh, a staff member, yeah.
During sunset at the Ritz Carlton in Half Moon Bay, guests can be seen enjoying the property and coastal views. A husband and wife stayed here one night last November for a restful weekend to celebrate her birthday and visit their daughter attending a nearby university. But their stay is now being described as causing horror and trauma. Court documents filed this month identified the couple as Jane and John Doe, stating Jane drank semen-contaminated water from a water bottle served by a Ritz Carlton staffer. The lawsuit claims once she realized what she ingested, they contacted hotel management and filed a report with the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office. Court documents say the Ritz Carlton later sent the water bottle to a laboratory for testing, and results confirmed it contained semen in January. However, they say the hotel allegedly refused to provide a copy of the lab test results to the Does so they could share them with their medical providers. And the couple claims the hotel refused to work with law enforcement as well. So the sheriff's office never received the defiled water bottle for evidence and for DNA testing. The person responsible has not been identified or arrested. Court documents say Jane was terrified and feared she may test positive for a sexually transmitted virus. The couple says the hotel attempted to compensate for their troubles by offering Marriott reward points. But the Does say
Marriott reward points. You got to be kidding me. Let us give you some points. Marriott reward points. Are you serious? That sounds like a joke, insulting. Marriott reward points. Let me give you some points. Wow. You should have known I wasn't going to fly. Anyway, Is this Dusty Dan, the Ritz Carlton employee man? That's what I'm starting to think. He needs to be called out, but I get it. The liability. Sicko. I don't care who it is, the person. I'm surprised he hasn't been arrested. But again, they're trying to, I think, shield their business. Purified drinking water. I wouldn't take a chance. Anyway, this is like so outlandish, outrageous, sick. Let me know what you all think about this. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. If some of you ladies and gentlemen are at the Ritz Carlton this weekend, you might want to go ahead and have your water delivered or go pick up some. I just wouldn't trust it. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even trust the food. It would just, seeing this would just put in my mind like, okay, what if this happens? Makes you want to, I don't know, this is crazy. But I definitely wouldn't drink the water. That's okay. That's all right. The actions of this one idiot, this one sicko, is going to cost them dearly. Oh, this person needs to be found arrested, and they should not be hired ever again by anyone. Said before, said again in closing. Dusties bring drama, heartache, and trauma, the financial, the psychological, emotional implications. It's too many dust buckets in the nation, and I'm out.